and welcome to On the Tube with Ely. I'm your host, Ely, and it's an honor to have you to join me on the show today. In the past shows, we focused a lot on cancer. We talked about treatments. We talked about causes, chemotherapy, how chemotherapy was first made from the mustard gas, and we talked about the Nuremberg trials that the German Nazis did all these experiments on people with this mustard gas, and a few other things that's related to cancer. We talked last week. We talked about essential oils and the benefits of essential oils as they relate to cancer, rather. Yeah. So, and today we're going to focus a little on radiation and its side effects, and then we will address some essential oils. I'll give you some names of some and their benefits to help with your skin, because I know when you're going through chemo and radiation, your skin can get really bad. So some of these oils are very, very beneficial in that respect. So, and of course, we are in the show with a song from me, your host. And I hope that you all start commenting and if you have questions. We'd like to hear your testimonies. If you have had cancer and you're surviving, of course, or you're going through it now, or family members, loved ones that have it or have had it, and you want to share your story, I would be more than happy to hear it and to feature your story on the Tube with Ely. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? What exactly is radiation, and how does it, pertain to cancer? Well, radiation is energy moving from one place to another. And the energy may move through waves or particles of high energy radiation, like X-rays. And these X-rays, these rays can change or destroy cells. So radiation therapy uses high energy X-rays or proton beams to destroy cancer cells. Okay. The breast cancer patients, the ones rather that have opted not to have a mastectomy. Remember, I told you a mastectomy is when they remove the whole breast. And these patients, they're usually recommended radiation therapy. Okay. So the goal of the radiation therapy is to destroy cancer cells and slow the tumor growth, and without harming nearby tissues. But sometimes radiation is the primary treatment for patients that have cancer, and then at other times it's offered after surgery and after chemotherapy, which was in my case. I had the radiation after I had the surgery and after I had the chemotherapy. Okay. So now, after you've talked with your doctors and you decide to have radiation, first they do a simulation. They take you in and they put tattoos on you, but these tattoos, they're not permanent, so they do come off. But what they do is they mark the area where the cancer is or was, and they usually mark off the area with the instrument that leaves little dots, and they can, eventually be washed off. So if you don't like tattoos, don't worry. They'll come off. So generally, you're pretty comfortable on the table. They put you in a position where the beam is gonna, come, and whatever position they put you in, every time that you go in for a treatment, you'll be in that same position. Okay, so I had 6 weeks of radiation therapy, and that's 6 weeks, 5 days a week. Okay, and so I got pretty used to being in that one position. I automatically knew to lie in that position for the radiation beams to target the area where the lump was in my breast. Okay. Now, after about, about the 5th treatment, I started to feel that pain and a little soreness, and of course they give you pain pills, but that pain is something else, it's like I couldn't put my arm down because my breast area was so sore and painful. And then, it's like, unfortunately, radiation do have side effects, okay? And so although radiation, like chemo, they destroy the bad cancer cells, it can also destroy or damage the good cells. Yeah, just like chemo. And so it may be possible, that some people get absolutely no side effects, but for others, the side effects, they often start like, I say during the 2nd or 3rd week of treatment. And sometimes the effects, they last for several weeks after the final treatment. Because radiation is a local treatment, it only affects the area that it targets. So if you have radiation in say this area right here, it's not gonna go anywhere else, like you're over here or down or up or anywhere except that one targeted area. And some more side effects is dryness. Your skin gets really dry, itchy, blistering, or peeling. And my skin, it started doing a lot of that stuff. It didn't blister, praise God, but it did peel a lot, and it was very, very, very sore just to the touch, It was like you barely could touch it. Like, oh, nope. Yeah. So, and then the area turns really dark. It'll look like it's been burnt. You'll be like, oh my God, what happened to my skin? But, but for me, they recommended this. It's like a grease cream. No, I won't say cream. It's more like a grease gel type stuff. And it's called Aquaphor. And it's a little bit pricey. Maybe about anywhere from $10 to $14, say, for a tube. But if your doctor prescribes it, then you can get that on your prescription from your insurance. And so the Aquaphor, it did help. It helped a lot. It made my skin feel softer, and kind of eased the burning. sensation. It's like your body feels hot. And if you touch the area where the radiation beams targeted, it will feel very, very hot to the touch. You know, I had to ask him about that. I'm like, why do I feel like I'm on fire? You know, so that's something to, you know, look forward to if you get radiation. And then, you know, sometimes it takes a while. I know for me, it took a while for my skin to get back to its natural color. And it's still, I'd say it's still got a little bit of a darkened area. And it's been about a year now. So it does take a little while, you know. And then, you know, sometimes the pain in the breast just can be unbearable. So you definitely will probably want to get pain pills. You know, unfortunately, that is one of the side effects. And, you know, because I had 6 weeks of treatment. Oh, the fatigue. Don't let me leave that out. Fatigue is one of the side effects. And weakness. And so, because I had 6 weeks of treatment, I laid around a lot. You know, I was so tired. And my room was upstairs. So, you know, it's like it just took everything that I could muster to go up those stairs, you know, after my radiation treatments. It was just, because I was just too tired. But, so, but still, radiation is just nowhere near as drastic as, chemotherapy. I can't even compare the two, you know. Okay, so, you know, once your radiation treatments are over, I'd say maybe for 3 to 4 weeks, you know, you should be having this pain, and it'll start to subside sometime after that. Now, every now and then, you might feel something, because I know every now and then I feel a little weirdness or a little itch or a little something, and I know that it's still coming from the radiation effects, you know. So, but things are getting so much better. I can't complain. So much better. And so now I want to tell you all about some essential oils and what they do and what they're good for. And it is a lot of them. It's a lot of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about some of them, and then I'm going to put the link below for you to click, and you can, you know, read about these oils and see, you know, if you want to get some that's beneficial to you. I would suggest that if you want to get oils, that you either contact me or you could contact doTERRA. They have the best oils. They're awesome, and they're strong, potent, and real. Okay, and that's doTERRA. That's DOTERRA, doTERRA. So you could go to doTERRA.com, or like I said, you could contact me because I have access to the doTERRA oils. Okay, so let's talk about the first one. It's called Cajuput. Cajuput. Well, it's Cajuput. Well, first, nope. First, let's talk about basil. You've heard of basil. You know, I know people use that in cooking. It's anti-spasmodic. It's an analgesic. That's like an aspirin type something. It's antibacterial and ophthalmic. Okay. But it has long been used for skincare. Yeah, basil. So It's respiratory problems, infections, stress disorders, that blood circulation. That's also good for your skin. So basil is good for that. Then now we're talking about Cajuput. This is a strange one. I have never heard of this one, but it's called Cajuput, and it's commonly used as an antiseptic. It's in cosmetic. They use it in cosmetics. So what it does, it protects wounds from becoming septic, and it takes care of the skin. So that's when you have radiation burns and rashes and breakouts from the chemotherapy, you might want to try using some of this Cajuput. Then we have cedarwood essential oil. It's also anti-borrhoic, antiseptic, antispasmodic, tonic, astringent, diuretic. This is a good one, and so it's known to cure that skin disease called seborrhea and heal wounds. Okay, and so it causes contractions in the skin and blood vessels. That means that it tightens it up, and so that might be a good one. Then there's cinnamon oil. Cinnamon oil is also antifungal, antibacterial, antichromial, astringent. It's stimulating and cooling, and it is frequently employed as a brain tonic. Okay, well, it says as well as for respiratory problems and skin infections. So sometimes when you get chemotherapy and radiation, you get your skin becomes infected. So you want to definitely take care of that. Then we have clove oil. Clove has been around a long time. It's long been used in treatments related to dental care, toothaches, and cavities, and that's what I kind of knew it for, but I was surprised that they use it for skin care. They said it's often recommended for skin care, especially for acne patients. Okay, so that's a good thing, and it says you will find many products for lessening the effects of aging, like wrinkles, sagging skin, and facial rejuvenation. For the eyes, wow. Because of its rejuvenating and stimulating properties, which can increase blood flow to unhealthy skin and make it look young again. That's very, very interesting. Okay, and that was clove, C-L-O-V-E. So that's good for your skin. Then we have eucalyptus. Okay, eucalyptus is kind of minty, kind of cool. Cool, has that cooling effect, and it's anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic. It's decongestant, deodorant. Oh, wow, okay. Antiseptic, antibacterial, and stimulating. So, it's helpful in the treatment of skin care, which is a good thing to know. It's like when that radiation sets you on fire, something like this would be good. The eucalyptus to put on it to cool it down. I'm telling you, you can't imagine how it feels. It feels like you're burning inside. I mean, it doesn't like feel like you burning and then you're hurting burning. You just know you're hot and burning. Okay. So it helps to fade surgery marks and fat cracks associated with pregnancy and delivery of children. So it's good for your skin. And then we have geranium. Geranium is used for tightening the skin, and it helps the blood vessels, you know. And it brings, well, it stops body odor. That's a good one. Stops body odor and tones up the body, and kills intestinal parasites and worms, you know. So, but it is good for your skin. Then we have ginger. Ginger can be used as an analgesic, anti-medic, antiseptic. It's so many. I'm not going to read all of them. But what it does do as far as the skin is concerned is it inhibits bacteria growth, which is good. It brings color to the skin, you know. So that's a good thing to know, because, you know, if you're going through that chemotherapy, your skin can get all pale looking, and, you know, you walking around looking like the Walking Dead. So you need something that might want to bring color back to your skin, and that's what ginger does, okay? Then we have helichrysum. That's HELICHRYSUM. And this oil, it has a lot of qualities as far as the anti-spasmodic and all of the antis. Okay. And patients usually use this oil to reduce spasms, you know. And let's see. Oh, okay. I'm trying to see what it does for the skin. It makes the skin smooth and young. Okay? And that's a good thing to know. It makes the skin smooth and young. Okay, next we have hyssop. Hyssop is an astringent. Okay? Astringent, antiseptic. You know, that could be used as a toner, you know. Then it tightens the gums, the muscles, the skin, and blood vessels. So the astringent is causes something to shrink. So that's a good thing to know, you know. Okay, we're talking about hyssop, and I was saying that this can help in many ways with the skin, because it can prevent muscles and skin from sagging due to age. Okay, that's good to know. Loosening or loss of teeth, wrinkles, and hemorrhaging, all by quickly contracting the blood vessels. Okay, so that's the hyssop. Then we have juniper. Juniper has been known as an antiseptic, sudorific, anti-rheumatic, diuretic. It's a lot of those names. Okay, and it protects the wounds against becoming septic. Okay, so it increases sweating. So if your skin is dry, this will help you sweat some, you know. And it brings color to the skin, like I was saying about one of the other ones. It brings color to the skin, and it quickly heals wounds. So if you have wounds on your skin, it'll quickly heal, you know. So next we have lavender essential oil. And lavender, it can be calming, you know, and help you sleep, you know. It's analgesic, disinfectant, and, you know, it helps with acne if your skin breaks out. But one interesting thing I found out is that, you know, although more research needs to be done, this particular oil is significant on the effects of, well, in combination with other essential oils, is a way to prevent the occurrence of breast cancer. So they did a study of this oil, and they used mice at the time of the study. So, but, you know, they do a lot of studies with mice because for some reason, I don't know, the mice, I don't know if they, don't want to say their organs are like ours, but if it happens to the mouse, 9 times out of 10 it'll happen to you. So they, you know, tested breast cancer on, you know, this oil for breast cancer on mice, and it worked. So, that's pretty good. Okay, then we have lemon oil, and lemon oil protects from wounds, protects the wounds from becoming septic, while inhibiting viral and bacterial growth. Okay, and it lifts skin. It lifts the skin and induces firmness in the muscles. Okay, so that's something you might be interested in, you know. Let's see. There's so many. I'm not gonna do them all. I will tell you they have neroli essential oil, peppermint, pimento, and pine. Let's talk about pine though. Pine is often used as an antibacterial, analgesic, diuretic, energizing, okay, antiseptic or aromatic substance, and is commonly employed to help in skincare, in cosmetics. Okay, so it's let me see what else it does. Oh, skincare. It's one of the most important health benefits of pine essential oil. Is its role in treating various skin problems. Okay, and dermatologists, they often prescribe this oil for treating psoriasis, itching, pimples, eczema, skin diseases, poor skin, scabia, sores. I said scabia, I meant scabies, or scabies, you might, however you might say it. And fleas, you know, flea bites. So it gives you a balanced, smooth, renewed, and shiny skin. And it can also aid as an oxidant for the free radicals, which can have such a negative impact on the health of your skin. Okay. So pine oil can combat these negative effects. Now, that's an oil that you really, really need to have in your in your medicine cabinet. Okay, because it helps in so many ways, as I just said. And of course, I told you about the rosemary oil last week. But I'll tell you, again, rosemary, you can use it to massage. It helps with toning your skin and removing dryness. It's a very, very good oil. You want to have that one also in your medicine cabinet because if you have problems with hair growth, rosemary is a good one to use that will help stimulate new hair growth. Okay, so then we have sandalwood and thuja. Thuja, I have not heard of that one before, you know, but it's is an astringent. So you know, most astringents can be used as toners for the skin. So. And toners help to, you know, cool your skin and even out your skin, get it ready for your moisturizer. So, yeah. So I think that you know, you should look up these oils, and a lot of them will help with that, with the dryness from the chemotherapy and from the radiation, and so that you don't, you know, be walking around looking all burnt up or dried out. And they're natural, so you don't have to worry about getting chemicals in your body, you know, again. So I hope that you have learned something about these oils, and that they are of a benefit to you, because I know they help me a lot. And like I said, if you need to get some, you can contact me. You contact me at Ethel Johnson 108. That's ETHEL Johnson 108 at gmail.com. I know earlier I had given an email address. I'm not sure which one it is. I have a few of them, but that one, I keep it kind of empty so that, you know, I don't have to worry about trying to find your email. If you email me there, Ethel Johnson 108 at gmail.com, then I can see it kind of like right away. So doTERRA oils, DOTERRA. Oh, and you know, there's one other thing I forgot to mention to you. For those that have chemotherapy and radiation, aloe vera juice. If you know, if you can stand the taste of aloe vera juice alone, fine, that's good. But I always mixed mine with a berry juice or something, and because I really don't like that taste. But it flushes out the toxins in your body. So, you know, all those chemicals and stuff that's sitting up in there. Well, the aloe vera juice is very, very good for a diuretic. It will flush that out and, you know, help you to be back on a healthy foot. Okay? So, I forgot to mention that to you last week. Okay. Oh, and there's one last oil I like to mention. It's called emu oil. EMU. Comes from the emu bird from Australia. That is a very, very, very good oil, especially for dry skin, you know. And it looks kind of like creamy little bit, you know. It doesn't look, it has a little slight different color than the other oils, but it is a very good oil, and you might want to try that one. Okay, so now that comes to the end of our show. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something about these essential oils, and I pray that God is blessing you, and that if you have cancer, He takes it away, heals your body, and that you don't have to worry about it ever coming back. And so that's what this show is all about, information. I hope you've learned something. If you need to know something, please contact me. Click the link down there. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until the next time, you've been watching On the Tube with Ely. God bless. This one is called A Wonderful Person. Take it, this one personal, and make it your own. Okay. If I abide in thee, and your word abide in me, what a wonderful person I must be, full of joy say yes, yeah. What a wonderful person I must be. Pressing ever forward to the mark. Jesus, Son of the living God, molded, yeah, in my heart. I say yeah. Full of joy and the fullness thereof, I'd be anchored and steadfast, yeah, 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 in your love. I say yeah, 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 yeah. What a wonderful person I must be. What a wonderful person you must be. If you abide in Him, His word abide in you. What a wonderful person you must be. Full of joy and the fullness thereof. You'll be anchored and steadfast, yeah, 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 in His love. I say yeah, 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 yeah. What a wonderful person, a wonderful person, yeah, yeah. I must be.